All right, welcome back for another deep dive. This one's really mind-blowing even for me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we're diving into AI research, the kind that could change everything, really.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So we're looking at this analysis. It's on the YT Substack, breaking down a Twitter thread, actually.
A Twitter thread, interesting source.
It's from Jay Pan, a PhD candidate at Berkeley.
Okay.
And it's wild. Ready for this? Researchers replicated, like, key parts of DeepSeek's powerful R1 AI model.
The R1 model, the one with the
aha moment, right?
Yeah.
Well, the AI, it's driven by reinforcement learning, suddenly shows these, like, emergent reasoning skills. And they did this, get this, for just $30.
$30. That's incredible. The original R1 research, that was from DeepSeek, right?
Yeah, DeepSeek. They're leading the way with reinforcement learning AI.
Right. And this aha moment, it was like the AI just kind of grasped concepts, developing problem-solving strategies it wasn't specifically programmed to do.
Exactly. And this cheaper replication, well, it seems to be showing something similar.
Wow. So how do they pull that off?
Okay, so J-Pan's team, they did it with a model that's only got 1.5 billion parameters.
1.5 billion, that's tiny.
Right, compared to, like, GPT-4 with its, 1.7 trillion. Huge difference.
So they got this this level of complex functionality with a fraction of the resources. That's a big deal.
Huge deal. It really makes advanced AI research, more accessible. Right?
It democratizes it.
Yeah.
Suddenly, teams without massive budgets, they can explore these cutting-edge AI techniques.
And it's not all just theory either.
Yeah.
The analysis, it shows what this smaller model can actually do, solving complex equations in that countdown game, the one that needs logic and strategy.
Yeah, I know the one. That's impressive.
And it can break down multiplication problems using the distributive law. Like, it understands math principles.
So it's limited to certain tasks for now,
But the potential, right?
the potential is enormous. Researchers are already looking at how to generalize these techniques. This could be huge for AI development across all sorts of fields.
It's all part of this bigger trend, using reinforcement learning and AI. Think about Google DeepMind and their Alpha project.
Right. Like AlphaGo, mastering Go, that was unbelievable. And AlphaFold, transforming protein structure prediction.
Exactly. This new research, it suggests we might be close to those kinds of revolutions in other areas too.
It's building on the work that's already been done, the giants in the field, using established techniques. It's like, remember Andrej Karpathy's idea of reinforcement learning gyms?
Open source environments specifically for training and evaluating AI models.
Yeah. Like, imagine it's a training ground where AI models can, improve their skills, push the limits.
That's a great way to put it. So we've got these cheap, specialized AI models that are surprisingly powerful.
So the question becomes, where could we actually use them?
The potential applications, well, they're pretty mind-boggling. Let's look at some specific examples.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so one area that really jumps out is healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah.
Imagine AI-powered systems, for triage.
Triage, okay.
They could screen patients, like, really quickly and accurately, especially in places where there aren't enough doctors or nurses.
Right, that makes sense. Places with limited access to healthcare. That could be, it could really change things.
It would be huge. And then there's the legal field, right? AI could totally change how we review legal documents. Think about it. Pinpointing specific clauses, finding risks, extracting information, all at superhuman speed.
That would definitely streamline things and probably make legal help more affordable too.
Exactly. And then what about customer support?
Customer support, yeah, that's a good one.
Imagine a chatbot, right? But this chatbot, it's powered by, like, a super specialized AI with deep product knowledge, so it can handle complex questions, offer solutions in real time.
Wow, that would be amazing. No more waiting on hold forever.
No more hold music. And think about how much better customer satisfaction would be. Plus, it frees up human agents to deal with the really tricky stuff.
Right, the things AI can't handle yet.
Exactly. And we can't forget personalized advice systems.
Personalized advice. Give me an example.
Okay, so let's say you have an AI that analyzes your health data, your lifestyle, even your genetic predispositions.
Oh, that's a lot of data.
Right. And then, based on all that, it gives you personalized recommendations, maybe for supplements, diet, exercise, all tailored just for you.
That's kind of like having like a super smart health coach in your pocket.
Exactly. It empowers people to take control of their own well-being. But it's not just about individual applications, right? The bigger picture here is it's like almost a Cambrian explosion.
A Cambrian explosion? What do you mean?
Like, think about the Cambrian period. It was this time when life on Earth just, like, exploded, diversified rapidly.
Oh, I see. You're saying we could see that same kind of rapid diversification, but with specialized AI applications.
Exactly. Across all industries, all areas of life. It's a pretty exciting time to be following AI, wouldn't you say?
Definitely exciting. But we have to remember, every powerful technology, it comes with with challenges.
Oh, absolutely. There are definitely some hurdles to overcome.
Like what? What are some of the concerns?
While some experts are skeptical about reaching true artificial general intelligence, they talk about constraints with energy consumption and data requirements.
I can see where they're coming from. AI does require a lot of computing power.
Right, but then you've got counter-arguments too.
Like what?
Well, innovations like the ones from DeepSeek, they challenge those assumptions. And then there's the whole potential of synthetic data generation.
So creating artificial data to train AI models instead of relying only on real-world data.
Exactly. It's a rapidly developing area. So the future of AI, it's going to be more complex than we can imagine right now. There are so many factors at play.
And that's what makes it so fascinating. There's so much we don't know, so much potential for, well, for everything to change.
Definitely. It's a field full of unknowns and possibilities. It's up to us to figure out how to navigate it.
Exactly. We need to approach it with wisdom and foresight.
Yeah, it's like we can't forget about the responsibility that comes with all this, this potential to make sure AI develops ethically.
Right, ethically.
Yeah.
Because it is going to evolve. It's going to become, I mean, it already is, but even more, integrated into our lives.
And that means facing those challenges, the ethical ones, head on.
Okay, so what do we need to focus on specifically when we talk about ethical development, I mean?
Well, one of the big ones, it's the impact on the workforce. Like AI is getting more sophisticated all the time, right?
Right.
And that means it's going to be automating tasks that humans used to do.
Yeah, that's a valid concern. Jobs, displacement, people needing to adapt. It's a lot.
It is. So the question is, how do we prepare for this future where AI's, a major player in the job market?
Yeah, how do we do that?
We have to be proactive. We need to change how we educate people, change workforce development programs.
Okay, so specific changes.
Yeah, we should be emphasizing those skills that work with AI, not against it, the things AI can't replace.
So like creativity.
Exactly. Critical thinking, complex problem solving, emotional intelligence. Those are the areas where humans, well, we're still way ahead.
That's a good point. Focusing on what makes us uniquely human.
Right. But, it's not all doom and gloom. It's not just about jobs disappearing.
Because?
AI can create new jobs too, new opportunities.
Okay, how so?
Think about it. When AI takes over those routine tasks, the ones we don't like anyway, it frees us up.
To do what?
To focus on more, complex stuff, more fulfilling work, the stuff that requires human ingenuity.
So it's about what? Finding that balance.
Yeah, finding the balance, using AI's strengths, but empowering people at the same time.
Makes sense. And it's not just jobs, right? I mean, AI has this potential to change, like everything.
Oh, absolutely. Healthcare, education, transportation, manufacturing, you name it. Personalized medicine, adaptive learning, self-driving cars, it's mind-blowing.
It really is. But, and this is a big but, all these advancements, they mean we have to be, well, really careful about the risks, about ethics.
Oh, 100%. And one of the biggest risks, it's bias in these AI systems.
Bias.
Yeah, because they're trained on all this data, right? Massive amounts of data. And if that data has biases, well, the AI can learn them.
So it's like garbage in, garbage out, but with bias.
Kind of, yeah. It's something we really need to be careful about, developing and using AI responsibly, ethically.
So how do we do that? How do we make sure it's fair?
Well, for one thing, we need diversity in the teams building these AI systems,
Diversity.
Different backgrounds, different perspectives, different experiences. That can help catch those biases early on.
Right. Diversity of thought. It's important in everything, but especially here. And what about privacy? I mean, AI systems, they collect so much data about us.
That's a huge issue. We need strong laws, regulations, clear guidelines on how AI can use our information.
To protect people.
And it has to be transparent. People need to know what's happening with their data. They need control.
How about trust, right?
Yeah, building trust in these systems. And we need to be talking about the bigger picture too, like how does AI affect society?
Yeah.
Our values, our relationships, how we feel about ourselves.
Those are big questions.
They are. And we need everyone involved in finding the answers. Ethicists, policymakers, social scientists, everyday people, all of us.
So AI, it's this powerful tool. It can change the world, but it's up to us to guide it, make sure it's used for good.
You got it. Responsibility, foresight, and a commitment to ethics. That's what we need.
I like that. The future of AI, it's in our hands. That's a great place to end. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI. We've covered a lot of ground, the research, the potential, the ethical stuff.
It's been quite a journey.
It has. And it's just the beginning. AI is going to keep changing things, and we need to keep exploring, keep learning, keep having these conversations about how to make sure it's a force for good. Thanks for listening, everyone.